Reaction to a tough defeat here at Stamford Bridge tonight.
Yeah, horrible defeat. Arguably up there, probably the worst of my career. I'm 500 odd games in, 300 odd in the Premier League as a manager. That's just an awful night for our fans as well. We came here with a high expectation of taking the game. We actually bizarrely started the game really well, exactly what we wanted to do, made them uncomfortable. We had a chance in the first minute or so, but we can't play. You can't defend like that, which is unusual. But we can't defend like that. There's no fight in the defending. There's no detail in defending. There's not the hard yards, no tackling. It was just bizarre. It was like shadow football, their goals, and that's way off the mark, miles off the mark.
I was actually going to say, we made such a good start. It was full of pressing and attacking intent. We had that chance from Beto, but it was so uncharacteristic under your team. The defensive showing. What was it down to tonight?
Well, the players know this, but I work on two presses. You can't just press once, you press, and if it play past you, then you press back into your position. As soon as they play past us, everyone's just flagging, just staring at the game. That doesn't happen very often here. You're right what you say, in my team, certainly. I think the last time we were miles off was Villa away. The good thing, that gave us a start reminder. We need to use this as a start reminder. Certainly has me, because I'm looking at players, and I'm looking at the players I'm picking, and I'm going, right, okay, there's a reminder for me. But that's nowhere near, absolutely nowhere near good enough or acceptable. For me either. I'm the manager, players, staff, that's not acceptable.
Obviously a night to forget was compounded by 3 injuries as well. I know it's very early, but any indications on Seamus, on Nathan, and the other injuries as well?
Look, perfect storm tonight. Every mistake seems to get punished. Every goal seems to go, and I think they had 14 efforts goal. We know how many we've had, and they score 6. And we get 3 injuries. So that ain't a good mix. It happens now and again in your career, in your lifetime in football, but that's as bad a mix as I've experienced with the injuries as well, by the way. That's my point. Back to that, Jared, we hope is minor, but we'll have to wait and see. Shay's pulled his groin, we don't know yet, and Pato's looks a little bit more serious, hamstring injury, but we're going to have to wait and see and let it settle tomorrow.
Just hopeful that Dom and Idrissa maybe return at the weekend?
Yeah, Dom's got a good chance. I mean, it was touch and go, whether we trained, whether he could play, but obviously with the last couple of years, we had to make a decision. And Ganna woke up this morning and said he had a tight calf, so we had to make a decision on that one as well.
It goes without saying how disappointing tonight is for everyone, for the fans who made the trip, of course.
Absolutely. But I don't question the fans here, nor would I. They've been terrific. Tonight's I can't understand what I've just seen. So I've got to make sense of it. We've got to make sense of it. Brush it off quickly, because the next one's, well, they're all big ones, but the next one's a big game, that's without a shadow of a doubt.
Is that the challenge for the players now, to roll the sleeves up and show what they're made of for a big game at the weekend?
Absolutely. Mine as well, but it's not just the players. Collectively, I can't speak about the collective and not include myself, so we collectively have to take responsibility for that performance. But I'll take it as manager.